All right, first and foremost, I'd like to start off by saying all praises, call halal, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Call halal, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. All praise to the Most High in the name of the Son. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutations to you brothers pushing his word in truth and in sincerity. Now, I just wanted to do a quick video. I came across this video scrolling last night, and it's just fit for Esau Edom, in particular Amalek. Or he did this. This is a before and after of Gaza, okay, which is on the west bank of the state of Israel. All right, and you can see in this video, it's a beautiful scenario, beautiful view of the Mediterranean Ocean. All right, and we Israelites, the true Israelites, we're going to inherit this land too. All right, we're going to inherit this. Some brothers are going to dwell in these areas, and it's going to be like a metropolis, like Donald Trump said. He gonna turn this part into a Riviera or whatever or whatnot. All right, so the devil, he has his own agenda. All right, we heard that there's precious resources under this land, and if you're dealing with insurgency or a different group, that's hostile to the state of Israel, you just completely annihilated and destroyed their land. All right, but this is ultimately to draw out, like the scriptures say, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. This is to draw Babylon into a greater war. All right, Babylon represents America, to draw them into a greater war that they cannot get out of, and ultimately they're going to be destroyed. But I want to just show this before and after picture real quick, and I just want to get into some scriptures. Just basically show you who the wicked is. All right, the wicked have power to exercise his power upon the other nations. All right, what is Esau's blessing? His blessing is the sword, right? And we'll go into that. I'm gonna get that in Genesis. Yeah, I'm gonna get that in Genesis, Lord's will. So let me show it real quick. All right, this is the video, the before and after video. See how beautiful it is. You got the mosque. Now look at it, completely desolate. Look at it now. All of those buildings destroyed. It's uninhabitable. You had a thriving metropolis. Man, play it again. Look at it. The people going to their mosque. All right, worshiping a God that's not a God. And now look at it. The mosque is destroyed. The buildings are desolate. Look at it. All right, so what's going to happen is Esau Edom is going to come in with the different development companies, and he's going to prosper off of his work, his wicked work. All right, and this is the scripture that I was meditating on. I was meditating on the scripture right here in Micah. All right, it says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hands." See, they work a deception. All right, they work a deception. All right, it's coming out now. It's coming out, through all of these audits and the DOGE, which is the Department of Government Efficiency, that Esau Edom is funneling through U.S. aid money to different terrorist groups, different agenda-driven NGOs, which are non-government officials, organizations. All right, they're funneling money to propagandize the world. All right, it's showing that Babylon sitteth upon the whore that sitteth upon many waters. All right, they do this to influence the nations. All right, now everybody's in an uproar because Donald Trump is doing these things, but it's really exposing the wickedness of the system that we live under. And the scriptures say, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it." See, they have the power, all right, to practice this wickedness. All right, they go to sleep and they wake up and they're able to implement their agenda, all right, through the funneling of money throughout the four corners of the earth. All right, it says, "When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand, and they covet fields and take them by violence." And that's what they did. All right, they coveted that land in the Gaza Strip. All right, and they created the case. They used a foreign adversary, all right, to implement and take hostages. And under the guise of, going in, getting the hostages back, they waged war. They completely destroyed that land, all right, now to the point where you had a refugee crisis, and those people have been taking out that land for them to do what they want to do with it, all right? It remains to be seen what the ultimate goal is, all right? But Donald Trump said he will make it, develop it, because Donald Trump is a developer, a real estate guy. He redevelop it, turn it into basically a thriving metropolis, in which those people that originally were there, they're not going to have any stake in it, all right? They're not going to be able to benefit from those investments, It says, and they covet fields and take them by violence. That's what they did. And houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage, okay? And that's what they do. That's what they do. So it says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family, in this case, we're talking about Esau, Edom, all right? Amalek, the regular Edomites that are over here in Babylon. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, from which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go heartily, for this time is evil. So they're coming into a time of great evil, which is going to bring lamentation upon them, which lamentation means sorrows. All right, so all of this stuff they're doing is ultimately going to have an effect where they're going to bring great sorrows upon themselves. All right. This is the book of Isaiah 14. And let's go read verse 9. It says, it says, hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at thy coming. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nations. All right. All they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? All right, because in Esau, Edom, doing all of this, funding Amalek, he's basically exposing himself. All right, with these with the Doge, with the what's coming out that Esau, Edom is doing. They're divided. All right, they're weak. All right, they're showing themselves to be weak. The Most High is showing, lifting up their skirt, basically. All right, it says thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, corrosion. All right, and the worms cover thee. All right, their power is diminishing. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? All right. For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. It says, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Yeah, they set up their satellites. Okay, they have their different technology that they're using, and they trust in this technology, and they think that this technology, all right, brings them up on a godly level. All right, ultimately exposes them to show that they're the Edomites, the top oligarchs, all right, the top tech wizards, okay, of this current world, all right, which is a display of the power of darkness that they wield from the left-hand side. All right, the Lord is getting ready to bring them down, okay, at their height. That's why the scriptures say the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right, but the Most High is going to give dominion of the earth over to Yahweh Shai through these different events that's going to take place, which is going to ultimately lead to the destruction of Babylon the Great, aka America. All right, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down down to hell, to the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? All right, that's what I wanted to read, because this is the man that made the earth to tremble. He shook kingdoms. Look what he did to Gaza, all right? That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners, okay? So what's happening right now is just showing you that this man is Esau. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of, all right? By his actions, all right? He's taking peace away from the earth. Lamentations 4:21, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. You know, what does that cup represent? That cup represents slavery. All right, you enslaved the children of Israel. That same cup that the children of Israel had to drink out of, you got to drink out of it. All right, and once you're done doing all of this wickedness, the Most High is going to have his son Yahweh Shah come back and get back. And the elect of the Lord are going to be first fruits of partaking in that get back. Render unto them double, like the scriptures say, reward thee as thou hast rewarded thee, and render unto her double. All right, it says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. All right, yeah, you're in power, you're able to do this now. Rejoice and be glad. All right, enjoy your last moments of rulership. That dwellers in the land of Uz. Right, Uz represents where you Edomites dwell. It says, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. And that's what you're doing right now. You're making thyself naked. You're exposing yourself by bringing forth this new world order system. All right, you portrayed yourself to be the God's chosen people and the moral high authority of the earth, and you're just showing yourself to be a devil, meaning deceiver. You're actually the deceiver of the earth. Now these nations see it, and you become drunken in your works. All right, you're just losing your mind. All right, and you're showing yourself to be the devil that the Bible speaks of. It says, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away captive. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. And the Lord is going to send Yahweh Shah to visit the Edomites. All right. He will discover thy sins. Okay. Now I want to bring this out real quick. There's a scripture came to my mind. Okay, we got that right there in Jeremiah 50:23. And then I'm going to bring this out in Sirach. All right, this is the book of Sirach. We're going to go to the 10th chapter. All right, this is the book of Sirach 10, verse, start about 10 and 8. Yeah, Sirach 10 and 8 is because of unrighteous dealings. All right, injuries and riches got by deceit. And that's how Esau Edom obtains his riches, by deceit. It says the kingdom is translated from one people to another. It says translated means to change something into a different language or form. What? It said a symbol, for example. That's the AI definition. But basically the change is changed, all right, from one kingdom to another. All right. I'll read it again. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, which this is an unrighteous dealing, all right, he pushed it to the limit. And guess what? Esau Edom over here in Babylon, they were complicit because they're the ones that funnel in weapons and money, all right, to have this thing done, all right? Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. Now look, all of that thing that the Doge is doing, they will never go into AIPAC, all right? They're not going to go into how much money is funneled to AIPAC and what was done with that money, all right? Which AIPAC is the lobby, which a lot of these politicians are involved in. Or those people that are getting money through their association with AIPAC, are they going to be exposed? Hell no. And it's going to be very interesting to see, man, because with this Doge coming out exposing all this money that's been wasted and misspent, you can look for an TERRO attack or some type of major distraction. They got a 180 day. They got 180 days where they're going to go into these different government organizations and see where the money is being spent, how it's being mismanaged. Basically, they're exposing it. You can go on Twitter. All right. Let me bring out these last two scriptures. This is Jeremiah 50 and 23. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder, right, and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare, another word for a snare is a trap, for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. Yeah, it's being exposed that one of the exports of Esau Edom is wickedness. All right, enticing the other nations with that wine of the wrath of the Lord's that wine. All right, that Babylon juice. All right, millions of dollars is being spent on things that the Lord is against. Basically, propping up that lifestyle, that alternative lifestyle that's against the Most High. It says, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against the Lord. The Lord have opened his armory and have brought forth the weapon of his indignation. That represents those nuclear missiles, which that was your blessing that you were given, the blessing of the sword. Ultimately, your ultimate device that you use to put the nations in fear, which is that nuclear weapon, is going to be used to destroy you all at once in 60 minutes. It says, for this is the work of the Lord, power of hosts in the land of Chaldeans. And you're the modern Chaldeans, Esau Edom over here in Babylon. All right, the Most High put forth division amongst you, and you're exposing yourself. Let's go back here. Let me go back to the book of Genesis real quick. This is Genesis 27, and I'll read 39. Matter of fact, 38, it says, and Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above. And by the sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. All right. See, Esau has the dominion. And now Yahweh Shah has come back to break the yoke off the neck of Jacob. All right. So we won't have to serve our wicked elder brother Esau anymore. It says, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. And that's where we get into the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, because the top elites, they remember the blessing that Isaac gave to Jacob. They know who the true Israelites are. Jacob's name was changed to Israel. All right. And we have served our brother by the yoke. There's history, of Jake's having a yoke of iron upon him. So we fulfilled that. And Esau Edom has the dominion over the whole earth. All right. And the Lord's get ready to bring back the captivity of Jacob. All right. So I'm in the video here. It's more scriptures that you could have went into. In fact, oh yeah, it's more scriptures, but for the sake of time, I'm gonna stop here. Call Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to you brothers putting His word in truth and in sincerity. Until the next video, Shalom.